Now we can see there. There he is.
Not the first time I've had this headset on.
No, it's certainly not. Eisenhower's Kris Bunk, our Jim Kelly Player of the Game, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. This is our Player of the Game interview brought to you by Cole Orthodontic Associates with convenient locations in Ridgeway, St. Mary's, and Warren. You can get your game-winning smile with Cole Orthodontic Associates. And Kris, first of all, congratulations. Big win for you guys to start the season.
Thank you. Thank you.
It seemed like the offense took a little bit to get going for you guys, but then once you found your rhythm, especially in the first half, you and quarterback Sean Pascuzzi really had something going in the passing game. What was working for you in the first half?
I guess our ability to change on cue. They were reading a lot of my routes real quick off the bat, but Penley called us over in the timeout, and we can make those adjustments real quick. I feel like that's one of our strong suits this year. So our change on the go, I guess.
And one of the things that that's been talked about and people have wondered about with the losses that you guys had from your senior class a year ago was who would step up on the field in those leadership roles. And it certainly looked like, especially again in that first half, that you were kind of taking that upon your shoulders. Had a big play defensively, laid a hit on quarterback Walker Carroll, ended up in an interception, which resulted in a touchdown for you guys. Again, defensively, what were you seeing from Cochranton that allowed you to get in the backfield?
Sometimes I go through untouched. They'd have a pulling guard, but I could beat the pulling guard on that one, luckily, and it just worked out for us. So I guess being untouched sometimes.
Yeah, being untouched when you're a pass rushing defensive end, a little bit helpful in that area.
A little bit.
You did end up, you had a number of pressures in the first half, did get a big sack there in the second half. And again, as a team, you guys come out, rack up 49 points in week one. How much confidence does this give you guys heading into a tough challenge in week two at Cambridge Springs?
A lot of confidence, and we need that confidence. Cambridge Springs is a great ball team, and Coach Penley has preached that to us all season and camp. But I think this will help us out a lot going into next week at Cambridge Springs.
And obviously not a perfect game, some things to clean up. And you could see Cody and I talked about it a number of times on the broadcast when you're kind of breaking in a new center, as it were, some of those snaps in the shotgun, work on those exchanges. But what are some other things just off the top of your head? Obviously this game is very fresh, but that you guys might be working on this week as you head into the big matchup with Cambridge?
A lot we need to work on. Everyone had mistakes. Not one person was perfect tonight, and that's how game football goes, especially week one. I guess personally for me, picking up the linebackers better. So I guess that's just my personal take on things.
And again, a lot of questions about what the offense was going to look like. I mean, obviously you guys were pretty ground and pound when you have a running back like Benji Bauer leading the way. We're able to get some things going in the passing game, and then you were able to turn it into a more of a run-oriented contest in the second half, especially with Sean Pascuzzi running, had scored a couple rushing touchdowns there in the second half. We mentioned on the broadcast his play action fakes tonight. Really, really convincing. Seemed like they had the defense going exactly where you guys wanted them to go and open up those lanes. How big is it that he's able to not only execute that play action fake, but then take off and run the way he can?
It helps us out so much, and this might be biased, but I think he's the best quarterback in D10 with that dual threat with the arm and the running. So it just helps us out more and more and gives us more opportunities to do things in our playbook.
Your opinion might be the best quarterback in D10. You're obviously going to make sure he's got the best head of hair in D10.
Of course.
Kris, we won't keep you. I know you want to get in the locker room, celebrate this win with your guys, but what do you got to do in week two at Cambridge Springs to run this regular season winning streak to 14 games?
Just keep working hard in practice, stepping up. Everyone needs to step up like they did this week, and just keep doing what we're doing, I guess.
All right, that is our Jim Kelly Player of the Game, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg. Eisenhower's Kris Bunk, thank you so much for stopping by. Congratulations. Enjoy the win tonight.
Thank you.